Someone will let you know.
Someone will let me know. I should have brought my jacket.
So hot all day today.
Yeah, it was so hot today. Tell you what, Denham Springs doesn't have anything, they don't do anything fancy on warm up. They just stand around. That's all they know. Gosh, that guy's a beast.
I guess 5 minutes before.
Okay.
5 minutes.
I'm not sure, man, how long do they typically, obviously, I guess there's gonna be an anthem or something.
Do you remember what they did last time?
No, I don't think they have anything.
I feel like for the girls they did, for the guys they didn't, or vice versa.
I don't see anybody up here unless he's doing it. Anthony Howard, that guy is like,
Big boy.
oh, is he big?
Greetings from Pan American Stadium in New Orleans, where tonight the second-seeded Brother Martin Crusaders take on the third-seeded Yellow Jackets of Denham Springs High School. Crescent City Sports is proud to bring you the Division I Boys Soccer Semi-Final. Mario Jerez here alongside Coach Alan DeRitter. The winner of this game will face the winner of Jesuit versus Baton Rouge High in the state championship that will take place in Strawberry Stadium in Hammond, Louisiana. Looking forward to a great match here tonight, Coach.
Absolutely, and the atmosphere has been great all day, and we couldn't ask for a better day to be able to play this game. Both of these teams are hungry to get forward because they fell short last year, and both of them felt like they should have gone to the finals last year.
And we'll have updates from across the state for you throughout the evening here tonight as we take a look at the road here, Coach. Both of these teams very battle-tested. Again, the winner of this game will get the winner of Jesuit versus Baton Rouge in the final. Last week, Denham Springs was victorious over Mandeville 3-2. Meanwhile, Brother Martin shut out HL Bourgeois. Both of these teams playing really good soccer throughout the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with the 2 seed, they had a little bit easier draw. Denham Springs, that was a rough win to go play Mandeville. This is one of Mandeville's best teams since they won it in the whole thing in the 90s.
That's right, and you know very well about that era, being at Brother Martin. And
you weren't born, huh?
That's right, but being an alum there, I know about the tradition of the soccer program at Brother Martin. And the number 2 seed Crusaders, like we said, victorious last week 4-0 over HL Bourgeois. They haven't allowed a single goal throughout the entire postseason, 0 goals in 3 matches. And in these playoffs, they've outscored Live Oak, Lafayette, and HL Bourgeois by a total of 13-0. World-class play from the Crusaders so far. They look to keep that going here tonight.
Well, the first team in LHSAA history to go undefeated and unscored on in the playoffs was the 2001 Brother Martin Crusaders. So they were the first ones to do it, and that's the recipe for success.
That's right. Meanwhile, Denham Springs victorious in their own right with their soccer program. They are 22-1 on the season. They're coming off a 3-2 win against Mandeville in the quarterfinal last week. They defeated EJ, Barb, and Mandeville en route to this game, outscoring them by a total of 13-3, and they've won 11 straight matches coming into this game. They're not going to be intimidated on the road against this Brother Martin team.
No, I mean, they were knocking on the door for the last 3 years. They were surprised a few years ago, don't get me wrong. They showed up on the scene and really made some noise, but now everybody expects them to do well.
That's right. We'll send it down to the field for a moment for a pregame prayer and tonight's national anthem. God bless America. We are moments away from kickoff between Denham Springs and Brother Martin in this boys Division I soccer semifinal. Brother Martin 21-3-1 coming into this matchup. Meanwhile, Denham Springs 22-1 2-1. Mario Jerez alongside Coach Alan DeRitter. For those of you who don't know, Coach, the head soccer coach at De La Salle, also a two-time state champion with these same Brother Martin Crusaders. And speaking of coaches, pretty good matchup between these two tonight, Coach. Brother Martin shown lots of improvement under Coach Matt Millette, who's in his second season at Brother Martin after coaching Holy Cross to 5 state titles in Division II. That happened in 10 seasons. Meanwhile, Denham Springs, led by Sean LeBlanc, in his second season leading the Yellow Jackets. He previously had 15 years of coaching experience at Brother Martin and at St. Charles Catholic. Two younger coaches that are really doing a good job 2 years in at their respective programs.
Yeah, well, they paid their price too. Learning at good places, to learning how to win. It's hard. A lot of people just don't understand at the club level what goes into winning at a high school level. High school is a lot different than club because of the fact that, there's so much passion involved. And, you're not going to pack a stadium here for a Chicago Fire, Louisiana Rush game, but right now we got a packed house for this game.
Love it. Good atmosphere as well here on hand. Brother Martin obviously showing out with their fans. They're very excited to be in this game, and Denham Springs made the short trip down I-10 as well. They have a lot of representation that made the short trip over from Livingston Parish. This is also a rematch of a January 8th game in which Denham Springs won 1-0. Eliel Sabio scored the game's only goal. Zachary Jacob had 5 saves for Denham Springs in that game, so a lot of familiarity between these two teams, Coach.
Hold your breath. They're looking at. It looks like right now Denham Springs is going to play the ball long to 5 players on the left wing. Okay, watch out. Here we go.
Interesting formation to start the game. It is Denham Springs with the first touch and big Anthony Howard at the 50-yard line here at Pan American Stadium. Howard scoring 2 goals in that victory last week against East Ascension. There's the whistle, and we're underway here from Pan American Stadium in this Division I boys soccer semifinal, Brother Martin and Denham Springs.
Okay, well, they pushed it up, but I think they were looking for Howard the whole time, and that was a distraction on the left. Now Denham Springs is going to have a hard time getting into shape.
The Crusaders in their first semifinal since 2001. And here's the Crusaders with their first possession and a foul call. They'll get a free kick.
Yeah, interesting to have Covington officials for this game. And interesting choice, and they do a good job, and they already have your first foul.
Again, Denham Springs won the first matchup this year, 1-0. That happening back in January. Crusaders the 2 seed, the Yellow Jackets the 3 seed in these playoffs. Brother Martin looking to create an opportunity. Here's a shot on goal and a score into the back of the net right away for Wyatt Hutchins. And Brother Martin has drawn first blood.
Unbelievable. I mean, we're talking about a second into the game. He was wide open on the outside, as you can see on the replay, and he just drilled it on target.
Wyatt Hutchins in the right place at the right time, and 54 seconds in, the Crusaders are on the board first. What a start for Brother Martin.
I'm speechless.
So Wyatt Hutchins, who scored 2 goals in that game last week, and he's had a great playoffs. 3 goals in the last 2 matches.
Well, you can see why. I mean, most kids would have shanked that shot, and he took a first touch and really just got over the top of it. Very impressive goal. No luck whatsoever. All talent.
1-0, Brother Martin leads early on. They get a goal 54 seconds into the match from Wyatt Hutchins. Now the Yellow Jackets looking for an answer. That ball is kicked out of bounds. Nice defensive play. It'll be a throw-in for the Yellow Jackets.
I'm still speechless on that goal. But look, that came from a restart. That's one of the hard things about high school soccer. Restarts.
That's right. Now the Jackets looking to create an opportunity. Here's Howard, who scored 2 goals last week. He is sworn. Nice job by the Crusaders. That's sure to be a key theme throughout the game for Brother Martin's defense.
Yeah, they're not going to let him breathe. That's going to be hard to stop.
Crusaders lead 1-0 here early on. A goal 54 seconds into the match by Wyatt Hutchins, who also scored twice last week. His heroics continue, and the Crusaders lead 1-0.
Hey, look, we're watching all the other scores too. All you people who are looking at this wonderful feed that we have. Right now, U-High's being shocked by Hannon 1-0 in Baton Rouge.
Wow. Hannon with the early lead. We'll have updates for you throughout the state on the broadcast here tonight. Crusaders lead here 1-0 early on from Pan American Stadium. About 4 minutes into the match.
Okay, Denham's going to go short. That's pretty non-expected. Let's see what happens. Brother Martin's going to concede the first third of the field.
Brother Martin, back-to-back state champions in 2000 and 2001. With a win today, the Crusaders will reach the state title for the first time since 2001.
Oh, no, 2002.
2002, that's right, 2001 season. Either way, the Crusaders 0-4 in their last 4 semifinal appearances, looking to finally break through today.
Yeah, we try not to remember 2002. That's we lost to Jesuit 3-0.
They might have to get that monkey off their back in the next round if Jesuit is victorious as well. They're taking on Baton Rouge High tonight as the Jackets look to create an opportunity. Here's Eliel Sabio, who also had a goal last week. Almost got a good look on goal there for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets need to settle down. I mean, it's hard to, be down 1-0, but they need to settle down.
Nice job by Sabio to win the ball back for his team, looking to create an opportunity and get a cross in. It's out of bounds, but it is the first corner kick of the match for the Yellow Jackets, and their fans react here at Pan American Stadium.
Oh, that's why. They got big number 17 right on Brother Martin's keeper.
So we'll see what happens here. Clock had some issues, but it is operating functionally here at Pan American Stadium. About 5 minutes into the match, Brother Martin leads 1-0 thanks to a goal 54 seconds in from Wyatt Hutchins, leading goal scorer for Brother Martin in this postseason. Here's the cross, and it's deflected. Still looking to create some trouble with Howard, who got his chest on it, but now Brother Martin clears.
They were not going to let Howard touch that ball in that corner kick.
Nice job. Now the Satyrs on the other side trying to create. Brother Martin not allowing a single goal in this postseason so far, outscoring their opponents 13-0, now 14-0, counting this match.
Right. And it's not like, for those of you who are watching, they're not parking the bus either. I mean, they're playing 3 in the back right now.
That's right. Brother Martin led by Coach Millette in his second season. After 10 years at Holy Cross, we're thankful to him for helping us with the information and pronunciations ahead of this game. Brother Martin with a slight edge in possession so far.
Yeah. Well, they're both looking to their superstars to score. That's for sure. That was a long pass.
About 6 minutes into this match, Crusaders lead 1-0. Here's Sabio, the ever-dangerous Elliot Sabio, down the right wing for Denham Springs, looking to create some separation and get a cross off, but it's defended nicely by the Crusaders.
Yeah, they bracketed him.
And that's been a theme here in the first 6 minutes or so. Brother Martin making it very difficult for Denham Springs on this end of the field.
Yeah, Denham Springs is going to have a hard time. You're going to have to play over the top of Brother Martin. Brother Martin's got everything compact.
A 1-0 lead for the Crusaders. 21-3-1 on this campaign. Denham Springs 22-1, the number 2 and 3 seeds in Division I, facing off here today, as that one is out of play.
Brother Martin's paying attention to Sabio too. They're not going to let him have any free space. All of the attacking third players for Denham Springs are being occupied.
Caden Rossi, the running mate for Hutchins, has also had a good postseason for Brother Martin. Actually gave a pregame speech before that 4-0 win against H.L. Bourgeois last week. More on that in a moment. Here's a long throw. Jackets trying to create an opportunity, and they can't. Nice defense on Brother Martin by those near side throw-ins and that one corner kick.
This is a chance.
And now the Crusaders looking to make something happen. Nathan Wellman had to break away from 3 defenders and drew a foul while doing so. Excellent job by the junior Nathan Wellman.
Okay, another free kick opportunity for Brother Martin. I don't know if I agree with that call.
First free kick for the Crusaders in this game. Looks like it will be Nathan Wellman from around the 40-yard mark here at Pan American Stadium. 1-0 lead for the Brother Martin Crusaders in this state semifinal. Nathan Wellman set to take the free kick towards the area, and it's saved nicely. Nice job by the Jackets.
Good goalkeeper.
first-year goalkeeper Zachary Jacob, who's had a good season in goal. Now trying to create an opportunity for Hector Lagos, and Lagos is not able to get to it. Good piece of goalkeeping by the Crusaders there. So the Jackets trying to create some opportunities, but the Brother Martin defense making it hard.
Just got to update. Ben Franklin is now winning 1-0 against Turlings at halftime on the girls.
And now the Jackets trying to get it to Howard. Howard trying to put it on the grass, and it's taken away again. Nice job by the Crusaders. That time it was Gavin Hardy getting to the ball first, and a throw in for Denham Springs coming up.
Okay, let's see if they try that big throw again. They find Howard.
And Howard tried to put his chest on the ball and get it back on the grass, but now a free kick awarded to the Crusaders.
Tell you what, referee is not allowing Denham Springs to play physical.
So Caden Rossi, as we were saying a moment ago, spoke in the locker room, recalling last year's loss in the quarterfinals against Jesuit, a match Brother Martin lost 6-0. According to Coach Millette, he basically said, we've been here before. We know what happened last time. Let's try to prevent that this time around. And the Crusaders did just that, earning this berth in the semifinals.
Oh, boy, it's getting chippy.
Pace picking up a little bit here at Pan American Stadium.
All right, now let's see what Denham Springs can do with their free kick.
Possession for the Yellow Jackets. Denham Springs.
Oh, no, it's just a throw.
Was waiting to see what the call was as well. I thought it was a free kick.
I thought so, too.
Either way, Brother Martin wins it right back. Nice piece of defense by Hudson Camerata. And he almost has it taken away by Howard. Howard expending a lot of energy here early on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. He can't run free because, Brother Martin is really, really in position. Their back three players are not losing track of the game. They're patrolling their areas, and he's not going to have any room to run.
2 goals for Howard in the win against East Ascension last week. Third goal was scored by Eliel Sabio.
Okay, they had a man marked right there. Here comes another throw for Denham Springs. This could be their only chance, really, is to get some kind of misplayed ball in the box.
Under 30 minutes to play in this first half. Throw in coming up for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, they have Howard man marked, okay, and then bracketed. He's not going to have any freedom.
Denham Springs making their second straight semifinal appearance as the rain starts to pour down here at Pan American Stadium. This was a concern all day.
Yep, welcome to the playoffs.
The game will still go on as Howard almost got a head on it, but a foul is called.
No, they called a foul on him for pushing the Brother Martin kid down.
So a little too much contact from Anthony Howard, says the referee. Possession over to the Crusaders as the fans scatter, trying to find some dry ground to watch the game from.
Yeah, well, unless there's lightning, we're playing. Oh, look at this.
Yes, sir. Interesting dynamic from the Crusaders here as the lead pass finds Gavin Hardy. And here comes Brother Martin on the attacking third. Hardy gets the pass back from Ross Alessandro. And now it's finally won back by the Yellow Jackets. Nice job by Michael Nassambini. The lead pass finds Anthony Paz, and it's taken away by Hardy. Hardy very active in this first half for the Brother Martin defense.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I believe he just got fouled, and no call was made.
Play on, says the referee. Anthony Howard. Nice move to get by the initial defender. Can he get by the second?
And third.
And answer is no, at least here. But number 17 is a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, he's going to be frustrated. I can already tell he's frustrated.
Brother Martin doing a nice job getting multiple red and gold jerseys on him. And they get the takeaway here. Let's see if the Crusaders can get a counterattack going, trying to get it up the field to Nathan Wellman. But now Denham Springs has it back.
You're a Brother Martin alumni. You said red and gold?
Crimson and gold. You're right. Way to keep me honest.
Yo, look, to get a crimson, or it's really it's not. It's kind of off red. It's so hard to get a uniform for Brother Martin.
Yeah, you're not lying. I like the jersey design though.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just like Holy Cross when he started at Holy Cross in Millette.
And speaking of jerseys, they added 2 stars to the jersey to represent Brother Martin's 2 state titles. Coach Millette saying a lot of the team didn't even know that they had won 2 state championships in their history. As the lead pass finds the head of Wyatt Hutchins, but it's saved nicely, and Zachary Jacob gets an applause from the Denham Springs fans who made the trip to New Orleans.
All right. Kind of hurts my feelings they don't know about the 2 titles. I appreciate Matt for putting those 2 stars on the jersey. Actually, at De La Salle, we had the same story. We put Matt Millet's, he was on the state championship team in '94 that beat Jesuit at Roosevelt Mall. And we put the star on the jersey so we could show our kids that they're not the first program in history. History needs to be remembered.
That's exactly right.
All right.
Also started riding in bus rides to every game. According to Coach Millette, a lot of players before would ride separately or ride with their families, but in an effort to create better chemistry, they've done that, and you've seen the results.
Oh, yeah. There's no way I'm letting my kids drive in cars because there's something about the bus ride that just creates chemistry.
You've seen that here. Crusaders looking to go to their first state title game since 2002. They lead 1-0 after a goal 54 seconds in by Wyatt Hutchins, as the lead pass a little bit too far out for Hector Lagos, and it's a goal kick for the Crusaders.
Looks like Brother Martin is not going to allow the Yellow Jackets to be able to possess the ball past the midfield.
Brother Martin with 8 seniors back this season, a veteran-laden team for head coach Matt Millette. We remind you that tonight's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by the Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Quick Lane services all makes and models, batteries, tires, oil changes, and more, all done quickly while you enjoy some popcorn. Must be a reason. Shout out to our friends at Lamarck Ford.
Just update, we're 0-0 with Jesuit. Jesuit 0-0 down the road.
That's going to be, man, not to discredit Baton Rouge. They've had a great season as well.
Yes.
They could win that game, but if Brother Martin and Jesuit face off again, that's going to draw so much interest from the fans here in New Orleans. And that first game that we were here for was a very entertaining match.
Yes, it was. I mean, yeah, when you got pedigree programs and you got the whole idea that you're going to be eliminated, everybody puts their best on the field, best shot.
That's right.
With the nerves. Oh, that was a good tackle. All right, no call.
Play on, says the referee, but the Crusaders win it right back. Denham Springs defense, very strong this season. As we said, Brother Martin has not given up a single goal this postseason. Meanwhile, Denham Springs outscoring their 3 opponents 13-3 so far.
Well, they couldn't have done it doing it this way.
Colin Wimberly looking to create some space for Brother Martin, being guarded by Hector Lagos for the Yellow Jackets. And it'll go back over to Denham Springs. Nice defense.
I mean, Howard is surrounded. Denham Springs got to realize that if they're going to win, they're going to have to win with some of their other players. They got to get the other players the ball, and they got to get working, especially Anthony Paz, number 30. And number 8, that's Grayson, okay, Saxon. He's wide open, and nobody's getting him the ball. You can't defend everything if you're going to double team.
That's right. Denham Springs trying to keep the possession battle somewhat even, but just having trouble getting all shots, like Coach is saying, as the Crusaders back on the attack. Here comes Brother Martin, already leading 1-0, looking to make it more as they can't get the cross off. Nice job there by Lane Sadler to barely stay in front of Nathan Wellman.
I'd like to see that on replay. He's calling out a goal kick.
Thought it might be a corner as well. Credit Sadler for the hustle. Either way, it is possession for the Yellow Jackets.
That's a real good break for the Yellow Jackets.
Caden Rossi, Wyatt Hutchins scoring 2 goals apiece for Brother Martin last week in their win against the number 10 seeded HL Bourgeois at Lafreniere Park. Brother Martin in their first state semi since 2013, my senior year, Brother Martin.
Wow, you are young.
Here's Orlin Rodriguez for Denham Springs. Yeah, the tradition's there. As we were talking off mic before the game, tradition is definitely there for Brother Martin. They value the soccer program, and I know they're very excited with the job that Coach Millette is doing.
Yeah. And one of the ways that Brother Martin grew so much in the 90s was that they decided to elevate soccer as a major sport. And it was nice. I had my own office, and we had our own, it was part of the strategic plan to elevate soccer to what it is now.
That's right. Nice takeaway there near midfield as the Yellow Jackets look to create an offensive opportunity. Grant Ballinger trying to catch up to it, but he can't. Possession for the Crusaders. And speaking of Brother Martin in the 90s, Farley Field, very nice venue. I know you kind of played a hand in making that come to be.
Yes. More than a hand. All right.
Both these teams have invested a lot in their programs. Denham Springs in their second straight semifinal. There's a lot of contact there. Referees have really been letting them play so far, Coach.
Yeah, you say that. It didn't letting some people play.
We'll see if that remains the case.
Howard's work rate is incredible. Like, he's just covering the whole field on the top.
About 21 minutes to play in this first half. Brother Martin leads 1-0. Lone goal so far, 54 seconds into the match from Wyatt Hutchins, one of the lead goal scorers for Brother Martin this season.
Tell you what, he just solidified his spot, hopefully, on the All-State team with that goal.
Yes. I think he is an all-state player for sure. As they get ahead on it, but it is out of bounds. Hudson Camerata didn't quite have the angle. It'll go back over to the Yellow Jackets.
That was dangerous.
Almost. Winner of this game will get the winner of Jesuit and Baton Rouge High in the state championship that will take place at Strawberry Stadium in Hammond on the campus of Southeastern University.
1 week from now. To the minute.
Always a good venue over there.
It makes it hard, though, because you've been playing these games, and now you got to sit for an entire week.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets the team out of rhythm. It's hard to win a state championship at D1 level.
Grayson Saxon draws contact for Denham Springs. Believe this will be a free kick for the Jackets. Saxon.
No, just a throw.
You're right. I thought it was going to be a free kick. Saxon was even a little shaken up after that play, but he will throw it in, trying to get it to Howard, who is being chest guarded by two different Crusaders. Nice job by Moore to get that back on the pitch, and it's taken away nicely by the Crusaders. Guess who? Wyatt Hutchins on the defensive third of the field. Now Camerata finds a teammate, and they get it up ahead to Ross Alessandro. Alessandro near the boundary. Crusaders lead 1-0. Less than 20 minutes to play in this first half.
We just got an update from Northlake Christian. They've had lightning delays now for the last 40 minutes, and they're about to get their 6 o'clock game started.
Rain was pouring down a minute ago, but things have dried up as Hutchins, looking for space, gets off the shot.
Got it.
And scores.
No,
I believe he
no,
did. It hit the
no.
side of the net. It was
The
actually
wrong side.
it was actually Nathan Wellman for the Crusaders, but it will be a corner kick for Brother Martin.
Tell you what, that was a good exchange of passes.
Wellman and Hutchins have both been so dangerous for Brother Martin in the attack in third all season. That's continued in the playoffs as the Crusaders have their first corner kick of the night.
Okay. They're going to charge it from the back post. Oh, no, they played it short.
They keep
Beautiful.
it on the grass, and here's a shot deflected, and it was on goal.
It was for White, and then the goalie couldn't put his hands on it.
Rossi got a foot on it. Denham Springs gets the save. Now here's another cross, and a little bit too deep there. It'll stay with Denham Springs. Dangerous opportunity there for Brother Martin.
That was a really well-designed play for Brother Martin. They were looking, even they had me fooled that they were going to go to the far post, and they went near.
Boom. Anytime Wellman or Hutchins gets a breakaway opportunity, that's very scary for the opponent. As Saxon trying to get it up the field, he does. Denham Springs looking for a late opportunity. So
They finally get a foul.
Anthony Paz was asking for it, and he got it. And this, no doubt, will be a free kick.
Not only a free kick going to 6-7 on the far post.
Yep. Really want to take advantage of this if you're Denham Springs.
Yeah, this is a very big moment in this game.
Grayson Saxon will take it.
Okay, they're going to change strategy. Who's going to take it?
It was.
They're bringing their right fullback in.
It was Saxon originally. Now it will be Jordan Moore. The signal, the cross towards Howard.
Good goalkeeping.
Nice job by the Satyrs. Howard almost got his head on it, but now another free kick is called. Much to the approval of the Denham Springs fans here at Pan American Stadium, the Yellow Jackets will get another free kick from around 20 yards out.
Look, y'all, referees matter, and most of us play with Baton Rouge, New Orleans referees in this part of the world. You hardly ever get to play with Covington referees, and they call it a little different. And both teams are now experiencing that.
Nicholas Jovanovic in goal for Brother Martin. Looks like Jordan Moore set to take the free kick for Denham Springs. Michael Nasambini also in the area, as is Grant Ballinger. It will be Jordan Moore.
All right, Jordan, let's see what you got.
Denham Springs did have a set-piece goal in the win last week against East Ascension. Let's see if Moore can make it happen here. Here's Jordan Moore. Nice curve on the ball, but just over the crossbar. Maybe less than a foot. Goal kick for the Crusaders.
Yeah, that was an opportunity wasted. You want to make sure that you put it on frame, and he got kind of fancy trying to bend it, and it went over.
Brother Martin looking to avenge last year's loss in the semifinals against Jesuit 6-0. Already off to a better start here. 1-0, Crusaders lead. Lone goal so far, 54 seconds into the match by Wyatt Hutchins.
Boy, they fooled Denham Springs with that goal kick.
Crusaders scoring less than a minute into the game.
I mean, Brother Martin kind of just let everybody from Denham Springs think that they were going to launch it to China, and instead they just played it 2 yards. And that gave them 40 yards of space.
During our halftime break, we'll talk about the upcoming action throughout the state. What's to come. Howard trying to catch up to it. A little bit of contact there to clear off. No foul called. And it will be a corner kick for the Yellow Jackets. And Denham Springs fans really into this game, trying to will their team to the equalizer. Less than 15 minutes to play in this first half. A 1-0 lead for Brother Martin in the Crusaders' first state semifinal appearance since 2013. Denham Springs here for the second straight season. They've beaten Brother Martin at least once in each of the last 3 years.
Okay, Howard and whoever's defending them, they're putting a lot of contact on each other, and referee's got to stop it.
Grant Ballinger set to take the corner kick, and right on cue, referees having some words with both teams. Here's the signal. The corner kick from Ballinger almost got to Jordan Moore, but it was knocked away at the last second by Brother Martin.
Good job, Satyrs.
Charles Fruge, who had an assist in the victory last week with a long throw towards the area. Jackets looking for an opportunity. Here's a shot from about 20 yards out. Good velocity, good strength on that shot, but it is just wide left for Michael Nasambini.
Yeah, I was about to interrupt you. Say, everybody, if you look at your top right of your screen, this guy, I can't pronounce his name, he's wide open, and boy, did he have a chance to score there.
Great interaction in the YouTube chat. Thank you to everybody listening. Also want to say thank you to Lamarck Ford, as we remind you tonight's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Lamarck Crescent City Ford, the Commercial Vehicle Center at 6121 Jefferson Highway in Harahan. Lamarck Crescent City Ford. We got a truck for that.
That was a good call.
Free kick for the Yellow Jackets.
That was just a blatant push-off.
Rain was pouring down about 20 minutes ago. Things a lot drier here from Pan American Stadium. Crusaders lead 1-0.
Thank God no lightning.
Lone goal of the game scored 54 seconds in by Wyatt Hutchins. Denham Springs has created some opportunity here late, however, and this will be another throw-in.
Yeah, they were just slapped across their face with that goal, and now they're starting to settle down. Look on the top right of your screen again. Number 2 is wide open. That's Grant Ballinger. And they're going to let them have it. They're going to let them stay open. Brother Martin's going to compact the box and not let anything within 20 yards go in.
Jackets make a sub as Hector Lagos checks into the game in relief of Orlando Rodriguez.
Look how many crimson shirts are in the box.
Now you did it. Moore had it taken away after some nice moves, and the crimson jerseys did their job there. Goal kick for Brother Martin.
You know, my first year at Brother Martin, we had to wear maroon for a while because we couldn't find any jerseys, crimson,
Yep, important distinction. 11 minutes, about 11:30 left in this first half. Crusaders lead 1-0. There's a rematch of the game back on January 8th, which Denham Springs won by this exact score, just vice versa. 1-0 on a goal from Elliot Zavio. Also 5 games for Zachary Jacob in that match. First goal by Hutchins, almost unsavable. Put it in the perfect spot.
Update, Jesuit on Baton Rouge is still 0-0.
Hard-fought game over there. A winner of that one will get the winner of this game in the state championship in Hammond, Louisiana. That was almost an opportunity for Wyatt Hutchins, but the ball slips through.
Ball's wet, obviously. But they've got to get control of it.
Thomas Compton trying to break away for Brother Martin. It's kicked out of bounds by Saxon, but it will stay with Brother Martin. Good turnout by both students. The Brother Martin side and the Denham Springs side.
Brother Martin's content with not attacking, the full width of the field. They're going to just load the middle.
Here's a throw. Almost an opportunity for a header by Hardy. And now Howard, with maybe the most space he's had all game, puts it on the pitch for Denham Springs. Here's the lead pass, looking for Eliel Sabio, and it's intercepted.
Well done by the Crusaders.
Sabio, one of the electrifying goal scorers for Denham Springs this season, hasn't had many opportunities here.
No way.
Nor has Howard. He tries to catch up to this one. Appreciate the speed for number 17, although he didn't catch up to that one.
I tell you what, Brother Martin is very organized from the back. And they're forcing Denham Springs to defend the full field.
Matt Millette, the head coach of Brother Martin in his second season, 5 state titles at Holy Cross in 10 years. About 9:30 left in this first half. Denham Springs looking to create an opportunity.
Yeah, but they're trying to play too direct.
Crusaders lead 1-0. Sean LeBlanc leading the Yellow Jackets in his second season, previously with 15 years of experience at Brother Martin and at St. Charles Catholic.
So the job he did at St. Charles Catholic was phenomenal.
And a foul.
Oh, boy.
A foul called, much to the approval of the Denham Springs fans.
Oh, my.
Anthony Paws got mixed up with Colin Wimberly, and perhaps the best opportunity for the Yellow Jackets in this first half coming up on this set piece.
Got to see that on replay.
Wow. Less than 9 minutes to play.
Man, Brother Martin got really lucky. No. They are going to call it a penalty kick. I must say, it looks like he's not going to call a penalty. He is.
Wow.
Okay.
PK coming up for Denham Springs. Much to the approval of the fans that made the trip down I-10 East.
Look, I'm going to tell you this. I didn't see anything worth a PK. Did you? I didn't see anything.
Gotta say, in real time,
I didn't see anything.
they were kind of far away from each other when the whistle blew. So maybe it was for contact before then. Either way, it will be a PK coming up for Eliel Sabio, who scored in that game last week against East Ascension, trying to equalize.
What a break for Denham Springs. They've got to bury this one.
Nicholas Jovanovic in goal for Brother Martin. Eliel Sabio trying to tie the game.
Jovanovic is good.
Here's Savio. It's saved! Saved by Jovanovic! And the Crusaders get a big save.
What a job by Jovanovic.
Wow. Guessed the right side, got a hand on it, and stopped it before it crossed the goal. Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, Denham Springs felt like it went over the goal line.
Wow. So if your assumption was right, I guess they say the ball doesn't lie.
No.
Either way, credit Jovanovic. What a play.
I checked to see if the linesman was in position. He was. So I think it was a good call.
In these circumstances, to make that save is big time.
Big time. That's as good as scoring 3 goals for momentum. Now, really and truly, you got so much frustration now in Denham Springs.
Savio trying to win the battle against 3. Crimson jerseys, and the shot is off from Jordan Moore, but Jovanovic with a world-class effort in this first half for Brother Martin, getting a nice hand from the crowd.
Okay, we don't just have excitement here. Now we have University and Hannon tied in Baton Rouge.
1-1 tie. Last update saw Jesuit still tie with Baton Rouge as well, 0-0. The winner of that game will get the winner of this game in the state championship.
Just a quick update, Jesuit just scored. So they're up 1-0 against Baton Rouge.
Check
just
that.
scored.
A 1-0 lead for Jesuit. So if these results hold, it will be a rematch of the Crusaders and the Blue Jays. And Jesuit winning the regular season matchup by a score of 3-1.
There's nothing like that.
3-2.
The only thing like it in the 90s, we had a Lafayette Acadiana State final. That was really, really fun. Full house, but a Jesuit Brother Martin final. The first year we played them in 2000 when we beat them for the finals. Half the crowd couldn't even get into Pan American until halftime. It was so packed.
There's a lot of excitement in both these schools. You saw that for Denham Springs and their victory against Mandeville last week. Nice venue over there at Yellow Jacket Stadium. New stadium. Just got built in the last 3 years.
And you Crusaders, look, in 2000, remember, we lost to Jesuit District and then beat them in 3-0 in the state finals. It's the last game that counts.
So Denham Springs definitely has the advantage when it comes to set pieces and fouls in this game. They'll get another opportunity here from about 40 yards out.
All right, well, they didn't score on a PK. This is far stretched, about over 48 yards out. They're going to score here.
The free kick, and they get ahead on it momentarily. Nice recovery defensively for Brother Martin.
Yeah, Brother Martin's defense is tenacious. I really don't understand how they got a PK called on them.
It was saved as Savio took the penalty kick, and it was saved by Owen Turner. Correction.
Okay, we had the wrong goalie.
Yes.
Sorry. Thank you.
Apologies. Tough to see the numbers from here, but that does appear to be Owen Turner in goal for Brother Martin.
Thank you to the Elder Rossi for that information.
It's good to have that depth in goal. 2 goalkeepers that you trust.
Yes, indeed.
With Jovanovic and Turner.
Tell you what, that save is a historic one.
Yes. 1-0. Brother Martin leads. Less than 4 minutes on the clock here in the first half. As Howard got the foul call. Looked like he cleared out first, but Denham Springs has possession. And the Jackets looking to create an opportunity here.
That looked like a heavyweight boxing match.
Ooh, Howard almost got a leg on it. Nice job by Tuzado to perhaps avert disaster for Brother Martin. So a big save for Owen Turner as Denham Springs had an opportunity to tie this game a few minutes ago. Eliel Sabio takes the PK, but Turner guesses the right side, gets the big save, and that's where we stand so far.
It is hard to be a referee, y'all. Try it.
Yes. Fast-paced game.
You got 22 players moving at one time, and then players like this, I agree this wasn't a foul. It looked like he dove.
Ballinger couldn't believe it. Hardy gets the clean tackle, according to the referee.
And that's going to backfire on Denham Springs. If you're going to dive, then the referee's going to be less likely to blow the whistle next time.
And Zachary Jacob, for the most part, has had a nice effort in goal for Denham Springs in his first half. Trying to get it up ahead to Howard again. Nice defense by the Crusaders and Tuzado. Free kick awarded to Brother Martin. Matt Millett in his 14th total season of coaching. His team leading 1-0.
All right, let's not forget to tell everybody, Dominican beat St. Joseph's 1-0. That was a heck of a win. And Mount Carmel beat Benton 3-0 today. So you have your first dream final on that for a week from now. You're going to have Dominican Mount Carmel and maybe Jesuit Brother Martin.
What a game that will be.
What a crowd that's going to be.
Yes. Great tradition at both those schools. We had that game on Crescent City Sports a couple of weeks ago as well. Twelman trying to make something happen.
One thing about the Catholic League is, after Katrina, everything changed. But all of the teams in the Catholic or in the traditional Catholic League had great seasons this year.
Yes.
Every one of them.
Yes. Including the Rummel Raiders, who made their first ever state semifinal appearance.
I mean, my team, De La Salle, we had to beat Shaw in a shootout for the district title. And then, of course, you have Brother Martin and Jesuit being 1-2 in the state. So, and Holy Cross was the number 1 seed until they kind of faltered. So all of the traditional Catholic League teams had great seasons this year.
Jose Arias into the game for Denham Springs. 2 minutes of stoppage time.
U-High just took the lead 2-1 against Anthem.
So U-High was down 1-0. They've rallied to take the lead over there in Baton Rouge. A lot of action throughout the state here tonight. We'll do our best to keep you updated. Mario Jerez alongside Alan DeRitter, Lenny Van Gilder, our excellent director.
Millette's got both forwards for Denham Springs locked tight. Look on the bottom of your screen. There's no way in the world, Sabio's going to get a free shot at anything.
He is chest to chest with Colin Wimberly right now.
Okay, then here we go with this Covington refereeing. Wow, I've seen a whole lot worse, in Covington, but he just lectured the fans for their behavior.
Interesting. The state semifinals also had a photographer down there that heard it from the referee. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're just kids, but okay.
2 minutes.
Crusaders trying to create something. Nathan Wellman trying to shake free. Nice job on defense by Grayson Saxon. And a lot of contact. Brother Martin fans begging for a foul. They will not get one. And can Denham Springs make something happen on the counter?
I agree with the referee there. That was not a foul. Here's your transition.
Arias touch pass finds Grant Ballinger. Grant Ballinger guarded by Walker. Nice job by Walker to take it away for the Crusaders.
Okay, so if you're going to start diving, don't expect to get calls.
And this could be dangerous. Wyatt Hutchins takes it away. Gets by the initial defender. Nice help, however, from Michael Nassambini. It will be a throw-in for Brother Martin.
This game is really fast-paced, Jesuit just went up 2-0.
Jesuit over Baton Rouge 2-0. If these results hold, it will be the Crusaders and the Blue Jays in the state championship game.
Yeah, Jesuit's on a mission right now.
Strong program. And a strong save there by Zachary Jacob. For the most part, he's done all he can for Denham Springs in his first half.
So you call the game between Jesuit and Brother Martin. Brother Martin really came hard against Jesuit, and Jesuit's response to it was just phenomenal.
Yeah, back and forth matchup there. But it feels like Brother Martin made progress, because in the last matchup against the Blue Jays, it almost looked like they didn't belong on the same field.
Yes.
6-0.
Yes.
And you don't want to take any moral victories, especially against a school like that. But again, if you're talking about measuring progress, had to feel better about where Brother Martin is now versus this time last year.
Absolutely.
And that will be a throw-in, and now there's the whistle. Halftime, medio tiempo. Here at Pan American Stadium, it is Brother Martin 1 and Denham Springs 0, thanks to a goal 54 seconds into the match by Wyatt Hutchins. About 10 minutes ago, Denham Springs got an opportunity on a penalty kick from Eliel Sabio, but a great save was made by Owen Turner in goal. And after a half a play here at Pan American Stadium, it's Brother Martin 1 and Denham Springs 0. We'll take a short break and be back with some halftime analysis. Mario Jerez alongside Alan DeRitter. You are watching the Division I Boys Soccer Semifinal here on Crescent City Sports.
That kid, that got Peleus.
Halftime here at Pan American Stadium. It's Brother Martin 1, Denham Springs 0. The Crusaders get a goal 54 seconds into the match from Wyatt Hutchins, and that's where we stand so far. Mario Jerez alongside Coach Alan DeRitter as we take a look at the LHSAA Soccer Championship schedule. That's coming up next week from Hammond, Louisiana, on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana. The Division IV girls will kick off at 5 p.m. Then the boys will kick off at 7:30. That will be on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, February the 25th. The following day, Thursday, February 26th, the Division III girls title game will take place at 5 p.m. The D3 boys championship game will be at 7:30. Again, that's coming up this Thursday. Friday, February 27th, the D2 title games will take place for the girls at 5 p.m. For the Division II boys coming up at 7:30. And on Saturday, February the 28th, the D1 girls state championship game will take place at 5 p.m. The D1 boys state title will take place at 7:30. Might be a lot of familiar programs for that particular bracket, Coach, but a lot of good action on tap at Strawberry Stadium next week in Hammond.
And we'll be covering it. And we're connected. My Monday Night Football is connected with Crescent City Sports, and we're going to do like a live pregame and a live halftime analysis of each game from the middle of the field. So, and of course, post-game interviews. So if you just stick around here, you'll be able to get it all. Okay.
That's right. And we're doing our best to keep up with the rest of the action tonight. I know Jesuit is leading Baton Rouge High 2-0 as we speak. The winner of that game will get the winner of this game in the state championship game. And I understand we also have an update for the Rummel Raiders as well as a few other games.
Yeah, so Rummel 0-0, which is really impressive on the road. U-High just starting their second half. They're 2-1. Thanks to Miss Angie Mitchell for that information. And right now we're waiting for Northlake Christian to really get started. They had a 40-minute delay, and it's really just changed the momentum of that game. And for the girls, it's still 1-0 Ben Franklin. Okay. So that's going to be against Sterling. So we might have a bunch of New Orleans teams in the finals.
That's going to be fun to see. And for the Raiders, for Rummel, that's a really interesting story, getting a lot of press coverage from across the state, and rightfully so. That is a program making their first semifinal appearance, looking to go to the state championship. And much like at Brother Martin and at Jesuit, they're feeling really good about the soccer program over there.
Well, here it's going to be your advantage having an old man in the box. Okay, way back in the day, Brother Martin, Jesuit, and De La Salle, and Rummel, we all tied. So back then you had no wild card, okay? And so we played off to see who would be the second place team between Brother Martin and De La Salle, okay? But the thing would happen was that the fourth place team in 96, we had a three-way tie for first, and it was a coin flip to find out who didn't go.
Wow.
And it was us at Brother Martin. And so what we did was we wrote up to the LHSAA a proposal for a wild card, and now wild cards are like out of control. You got so many teams making the playoffs in all these sports, especially with this public-private split, and there's a lot of people in the soccer community and the public school side that really want to see a split, especially if Denham Springs loses tonight. Denham Springs wins tonight, there's going to be a little bit less of a furor about the public-private, but soccer's not big enough for a public-private split. It would just make it ludicrous because we still have too many teams in the playoffs. But back in the day, not enough teams were in the playoffs, and good teams were sitting out, watching everybody else play.
Yeah, like in the Friday Night Lights movie, they had to toss a coin to see who got to the playoffs. That's how they determined things back then. And now, like to your point, now maybe it's to the opposite extreme. But either way, Denham Springs is hoping to get a good victory, and they've had a good run in really all their sports. I know earlier this week they locked up the district in men's basketball, their first district title since 2005. Their football team just had their best season in a very long time, led by head coach Brett Beard. And their soccer team now in their second straight semifinal appearance, looking to go to state. They're feeling really good, not just about the soccer program, but about the general state of athletics at Denham Springs High School.
Well, the demographics of Baton Rouge, just like ours changed for Katrina, theirs changed with that big flood.
Yes.
Okay, and the money has really gone out to the outlying parts of Baton Rouge schools like Live Oak now have been a part of everything. Zachary's strong as ever, and of course, some of the other traditional Baton Rouge teams that were always in it, but not at the top of it are now competing in their districts.
Yes.
But you got Dutchtown and that whole Gonzales corridor. Really, Baton Rouge has taken off since the flood. There's a lot. It was good to see good money rebuilding a community used for the right reasons and not embezzled. It was a really powerful thing.
Yes, and if you've been to any of those campuses, like you said, Dutchtown, Denham Springs, Central, and Livingston Parish, really well put together, not just with their athletics, but the facilities, the academics. That's a really good point you made about the flood. And in this game, it's been really, really hard fought so far. Real quick before our first break, your first half thoughts in this game, in this match.
Well, I think right now the better team is winning. I think right now Denham Springs, I'm seeing them ranting over there in their huddle, but they need to start to put together an offensive attack that is less one-dimensional. But as long as they stay one-dimensional, Brother Martin knows what their weapons are, and they're making sure that the weapons are taken care of. Denham Springs is going to have to take something out of their coaching box and surprise Brother Martin with either something or with a restart. But you can't get a better restart than a penalty kick, and to lose that, I guarantee you that is a devastating hit to those boys in purple and gold.
Brother Martin leads it 1-0 here over Denham Springs. Wyatt Hutchins scoring the lone goal 54 seconds into the match. Mario Jerez alongside Alan DeRitter. We're back after this break on CrescentCitySports.com. Greetings once again from Pan American Stadium, where the second-seeded Brother Martin Crusaders lead the third-seeded Denham Springs Yellow Jackets 1-0. Coming out of half in this Division I boys soccer semifinal game, lone goal scored so far by Wyatt Hutchins 54 seconds into the match, and that's where we stand as we are underway here in the second half of play.
Interesting kickoff by Brother Martin to just put the ball in their attacking third out of bounds.
Denham Springs, opportunities few and far between in that first half. Eliel Sabio had a chance at a penalty kick, but it was saved nicely by Owen Turner in goal for Brother Martin.
What a save. All right, now we're getting a call for Denham Springs. Short, good.
Possession for the Yellow Jackets. Denham Springs, the 3 seed in this postseason, record of 22-1 in the season, coming off a 3-2 win against Mandeville in the quarterfinal last week. Brother Martin outscoring their competition 14-0 so far in this postseason. Meanwhile, the Jackets up by an aggregate score of 13-3 in these playoffs.
I tell you what, the lack of possession in the midfield, Denham Springs, I don't think that's going to work.
See if they make some adjustments before the end of this game. That looked like a handball, and they do call it.
Absolutely.
All at the hand of Grant Ballinger, possession for the Crusaders.
So really, Brother Martin, if they just start possessing the ball in the middle, they can really slow this game down and put it away.
Brother Martin looking to avenge a loss to these Yellow Jackets back in January. Same score we had now, just flipped 1-0. The Jackets won that game. And here's the free kick off the foot of Caden Rossi. This is dangerous and almost an opportunity for Nathan Wellman, saved nicely by Jacob.
I tell you what, that could have been a card. Rossi played a good ball. Unlike his father, he puts him on target.
Caden Rossi, who rallied the troops, gave a pregame speech in that quarterfinal game against H.L. Bourgeois. Basically said that we were in this same game last year. We lost 6-0 against Jesuit. Let's not let that happen again. And head coach very, very gratefully made that speech.
Yes. Sometimes, it takes the captains, the leaders, to get the team ignited. Jesuit just took 3-0. Thank you, Dean Pilius, for giving us that update.
Almost a through ball to Howard, but it's intercepted by the Crusaders. 3-0, Jesuit on top of Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're a team on a mission.
Powerhouse over there on Bank Street. Brother Martin would love to get another crack at them if these results can hold. Denham Springs trying to not let that happen. Anthony Paz loses it. Great job winning the ball near midfield by Wellman. Nathan Wellman, great effort so far. Here's a touch up the sideline to Hutchins. Hutchins scored the lone goal in this game so far. Crossfield to Rogers. Torin Rogers, a junior midfielder, up ahead.
Tell you what, Brother Martin's had their share of long passes too.
Howard had it for a moment, but has it taken away.
Let's see if they possess. There you go.
The Crusaders coming off a 4-0 win against H.L. Bourgeois. In the quarterfinals, they have not allowed a single goal this postseason.
And that's hard to do, everybody.
Less than a half away from the state title game, not allowing a single goal. That's definitely an accomplishment.
Good sportsmanship by Brother Martin there. Good.
Nice job there. Hector Lagos gets some assistance off the ground from Wyatt Hutchins. 2 seniors, a lot of mutual respect. Throw in by Fruge. Brother Martin and Denham Springs in the semifinal.
Here's a big chance.
Nathan Wellman for the Crusaders being guarded by Nassau Bini. Here's a touch towards the area. Eventually won by Charles Fruge.
Updating in Baton Rouge, Angie Mitchell, thanks for your update. UHI is holding on to a 2-1 advantage in stoppage.
UHI trailed 1-0 in that game, but has rallied to take the lead. And Brother Martin leads 1-0 thanks to a goal 54 seconds into the match by Wyatt Hutchins. And Owen Turner has had a heck of an effort in goal, had that big save on the penalty kick by Savios.
He gives you a lot of confidence. He's really good with the ball, and look at that ball he just played up the field.
Crusaders looking to set up an attack. A lot of contact, no foul. As Wimberly gets it up the field. It'll go back over to Denham Springs.
All right, Baton Rouge has scored 1 goal just now. So Jesuits not out the woods yet, but they still have a commanding 3-1 lead.
So 3-1, Jesuit on top.
Oh, look at that contact.
Oh, that looked dangerous. Everybody's okay, thankfully. As Gavin Hardy hit the deck for a second, almost hit his bench, but everybody's okay. Gets a pat on the back, literally, by Coach Matt Millette, as his team looks to create an opportunity. Here's Hutchins being guarded by Sadler. Gets by Sadler, gets off the cross, but it's saved nicely by Zachary Jacob. Good thing for Denham Springs, too, because Hudson Camarada was lurking for the Crusaders.
Camarada was in the right place. Okay, that was a great save.
Oh, look at that move, too. Nice job by Ballinger, but he has it taken away. Good defense on both sides here tonight.
Really, you don't get here without playing good defense.
And Wimberly has it taken away by Fruge. Possession for the Crusaders. So Brother Martin creating some opportunities here early on.
Okay, I tell you what, Denham Springs is going to put 9 people in the box. They have to. Another goal is going to ice this game.
See if they can get it to Rossi or Hutchins. They each scored 2 goals apiece in that quarterfinal game last week.
Rossi must have got his genes from his mother, Heather.
His father, Jeff, a former Crusader as well, as that corner kick gets away from Hutchins.
I'm picking on Jeff, but Jeff's probably one of the best players to ever put on the crimson and gold in their history.
Grateful to him and everybody else tuning in tonight. CrescentCitySports.com as well as our YouTube page. This will be a corner kick for the Crusaders, and Wellman set to take it.
Again, Denham Springs is going to defend with 9, and Brother Martin's creating a lot of havoc on the far post. They better remember what happened last time. They went near post.
Wellman set to take the corner kick.
Now they're defending with all 10 field players.
There's the signal, and the corner kick. Saved by Zachary Jacob.
Yeah, but now they could have had a transition goal, but now they got to wait for their team to go up. So Denham Springs, no chance here.
Haven't seen a Boo Boo Sela at a soccer game in a while, but they are definitely present here tonight.
Oh, I loved it. I'm one of the people that love the South Africa World Cup.
Yes. Definitely creates for a soccer-like atmosphere, you know?
Yeah, but the Europeans hated it.
Yes. What a time. World Cup coming up later this year, as we are the host nation. Should be a good time.
Well, I'm trying to win the lottery so I can buy a ticket.
You and me both. See you in Dallas. Free kick for the Crusaders. And Brother Martin led by second-year coach Matt Millette. Previously coached Holy Cross to 5 state championships in 10 seasons.
Denham Springs really need – oh, boy. Okay, what's going to be the –
Referee going to the sideline to have words with somebody. It looks like he will address Denham Springs head coach, Coach LeBlanc.
Coach LeBlanc's going to get a card. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I have never seen that in a high school soccer game before.
Yeah, well, we couldn't hear what he was saying.
So Sean LeBlanc has been booked for Denham Springs. And you can't hear it, and I hate to ask you to speculate, but I'm really curious what he's so passionate about.
Well, I obviously didn't think he's being called the same way, for both teams. And he's voicing his opinion.
So Sean LeBlanc gets a yellow card.
Again, both of these coaches are not used to Covington refereeing. St. Paul's uses New Orleans referees a lot.
Cross towards the area, in the area of Howard. Nice job to get it on the pitch there, but it's cleared by the Crusaders. Denham Springs getting it close, but having a tough time getting off shots on goal.
Oof.
Dangerous play there. This game is very physical. Don't want to say chippy, but...
Yeah, no, it's not chippy, I don't think. It's physical. It's supposed to be physical,
Fruge trying to get off the cross, and he can't do it. Defended nicely by the Crusaders and Gavin Hardy. We've called his name a lot on the defensive third tonight.
Yeah, which says, Denham Springs put a lot of heat up there on the top. We got our girls update. Ben Franklin and Turlings are going into to overtime. 1-1.
High stakes.
Now, this is going to be a big throw here.
Here it is, towards the area, towards Howard.
Missed the target.
A little too tall, but here's the shot, and a few feet over the crossbar. Anthony Paz had enough space to get it off, but it's out of bounds. Goal kick for the Crusaders.
Yeah, I know this is politically incorrect, but, there's this thing called coaching in sport. I mean, choking in sports. And right there, Denham Springs had a wide-open target, and the kid just took the kick too fast and launched it over the goal where it really could have been a great shot on target. He's not going to get that back. There's only 29 minutes left.
That's right. Less than 30 minutes to play.
I mean, they let a PK slip, and then here, and then Brother Martin's just toying with him in the defending third.
Good news for Denham Springs, it is still only 1-0. A second goal for the Crusaders would really make them feel a lot better. Brother Martin did lead twice in that game against Jesuit before the Blue Jays rallied. Here's an opportunity for McCartney, or for Wellman, I should say. Gets off the cross, and a shot on goal. Finds the back of the net as the Crusaders lead it 2-0. 2-0, Brother Martin leads. And I believe that was Everett Walker on the goal for Brother Martin, number 6.
Number 6. Yep, and if you watch their pregame warm-ups, they practice that exact situation over and over and over again. And all that practice paid off. He was well positioned. I knew that was going to be a goal.
Wellman with the excellent pass got through the defense, and Everett Walker finishes the job for Brother Martin with a little over 28 minutes remaining in this second half. The Crusaders lead it 2-0.
All right, and we have a final in University High. You're beating Hannon 2-1.
Congratulations to the Cubs, who are state title bound. And Brother Martin 27 minutes away from the same fate.
Tell you what now, Brother Martin's got to be careful here because 2-0 is a dangerous score. And it's been my experience, really, in high school games, 85% of the time, the team that scores a third goal wins. So Denham Springs needs to give Brother Martin everything they have, but Brother Martin cannot sit back on a 2-goal lead.
2-0, Brother Martin leads thanks to goals by Wyatt Hutchins in the first minute of the game, and then Everett Walker with 28 minutes remaining in his second half puts it in the back of the net, and the Crusaders are about 27 minutes away from the state title game.
Well, if they just smartly possess the ball instead of forcing it down the middle, they could ice this game.
Charles Fruge with a nice takeaway. Denham Springs can't get anything out of that opportunity.
Denham Springs just cannot get 2-3 passes together.
Crusaders with a 2-0 lead here in the Division I boys semifinal matchup. Jesuit leading Baton Rouge 3-1 according to our last update. Winner of that game will get the winner of this game in the state championship.
Yeah, Brother Martin is just now playing really, really good soccer. Okay, making sure they have to defend the whole field. Bad pass here, though.
Ballinger trying to take advantage for Denham Springs. Now Sabia, whose name we have not called very much.
Wow.
Has it taken away.
I gave it away.
Nice job by Hudson Camarada for Brother Martin. The Crusaders have some numbers here. This could be trouble.
Yeah, this is it.
Through a ball, gets past. Here comes Walker once again. He just scored. He almost scored a second time, but on the ricochet, the third goal for the Crusaders. Hudson Camarada in the right place at the right time. It's 3-0, Brother Martin, and the Crusaders starting to feel it.
Yes, indeed. I mean, same thing they practiced before the game. You know, making sure that when you're open and the ball rolls right in front of you, that you make sure that you do one touch that's right on target. You start packing your bags, everybody. Brother Martin, you're going to Hammond.
Nice pass. Excellent finish. And like Coach just said, Brother Martin playing some world-class soccer right now.
Yes, disciplined, smart, controlled and not panicked. And now Denham Springs is really going to have to just play serious desperation ball.
Brother Martin has outscored the opposition 16-0 so far in these playoffs, and they might take that clean sheet all the way to Hammond, Louisiana.
It's a recipe for success.
Great way to win games. And the Brother Martin defense has been just as good.
Yeah, I mean, they don't get the headlines, but that zero, it gets the attention of every coach in the state.
Everett Walker with some great ball handling these last few minutes. Through ball gets to Wyatt Hutchins. Denham Springs fans were very into the game. They've definitely quieted down in the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, what took their win out of their sails is that PK, you know?
Yes. That really set the tone for the rest of the match.
Really and truly. That save was the play of the game.
Denham Springs equalizes there. This is a totally different story.
Yes.
A lead pass gets through. Orlando Rodriguez could not quite catch up to it, however. Throw in coming up for the Crusaders.
Yeah, you can see it on the faces of the Denham Springs players. They're devastated.
Good season for them. They were dominating the opposition as well, 13-3. The total score coming in for Denham Springs, but they face a 3-0 hole here in Pan American Stadium.
Yeah, that's a kind of a hole I've very rarely seen anybody dig out of.
Yep, and I've heard a lot of soccer fans reference that stat you were talking about, the third goal. I've seen so many games on this level where a team is up 2-0, but then the other team scores that third goal. They ride the momentum and win the game. Brother Martin was not going to let that happen tonight.
No, and they kept their focus. Credit to Coach Millette and the Crusaders by not letting a 2-goal lead make them comfortable. They're still attacking.
Denham Springs having trouble getting any kind of possession as Wimberly gets it towards the area. And Crusaders still possess here. Now Denham Springs finally clears.
Yeah, Denham Springs made a little adjustment, and they're trying to press on the attack now. Lane Sadler, and I think that's a good idea. And they need to put 3 people up on the top.
Remember, tonight's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Oshner Andrews Sports Medicine Institute. Don't let a sports injury keep you sidelined. Our team offers health care for athletes with same-day appointments available near you. Visit oshner.org/sportsmed to learn more.
All right, this is one of the only opportunities for the Yellow Jackets here. And Brother Martin is got the box compact, and the Yellow Jackets have no chance.
Here's a cross towards Howard, who did get a head on it.
Yeah.
But it was defended nicely. Caden Rossi had the angle. It will be a corner kick for Denham Springs, however. Winner of this game gets the winner of Jesuit and Baton Rouge in the state championship. Blue Jays lead that other game 3-1. Corner kick. The signal, the corner. Headed away by the Satyrs.
To it, Brother Martin has answered every restart that Denham Springs has had.
Torin Rogers, nice defensive play, now trying to catch up to it on the other side.
And look, a lot of times in early January, you don't have scouting reports and film on other teams. But by this time, everybody's got film on everybody. And Brother Martin has just totally outcoached Denham Springs here.
And that's led to a 3-0 deficit for the Yellow Jackets. Nice job by Wellman again. Wellman's so fun to watch operate with that ball.
Yeah.
Not giving up on this play either. Goal kick coming up for Denham Springs.
I mean, 20 minutes left. I mean, anything can happen still, but they're going to have to get a break.
Hudson Camarada, Everett Walker, and Wyatt Hutchins comprising the scoring for Brother Martin here tonight.
Yeah, that hasn't worked all night, and it's not going to work now.
Nice job in goal tonight by Owen Turner as well, as he has another save. Nice job by Howard to still hustle, not give up on the play.
Got update with Jesuit. 22 minutes left. It's 3-2.
Whoa. So Baton Rouge not going away just yet. We're talking about that matchup and the atmosphere. Baton Rouge saying not so fast, my friend.
Yeah, I know. There's another situation where 15% of the time, the team that goes down by 3 could still go.
Yep. That 5th goal, I guess, in that scenario.
Yeah.
Very important.
Well, here's Denham Springs' shot.
Rodriguez gets in the cross, but it's intercepted. Nice job by the Crusader defense, but Moore gets another opportunity for the Yellow Jackets.
No, Brother Martin is in position. They're not ball watching. They're protecting their certain areas of the field, and that gave Denham Springs no chance for a free pass in front of the goal.
Excellent defense by the team that has not given up a single goal this postseason.
I can see why now.
Another update as Prairieville leads 1-0 with 20 minutes left in the half.
Tough for Rummel.
Yes.
Tough for Rummel.
Raiders still with an opportunity, still with some time in that game. We will see what happens. Either way, what a run for Rummel this year.
Yeah, all of the Catholic schools had a great season this year.
Wellman was almost tackled to the ground, but no foul called as Jordan Moore is guarding, and there's a dangerous dive by Moore as well. Maybe some fatigue setting in for the Yellow Jackets. The throw-in coming up for Brother Martin.
Yeah, I think more like frustration. And the referee kind of can't let him play like that. Someone's going to get hurt.
Yes. Well said. Less than 20 minutes to play. Here's the throw-in. Nice distance by Torrin Rogers, but it's intercepted by Moore. And now the referee having some words with a couple players off the ball.
Denham Springs now is letting Thomas drop in the middle, and they're keeping Lagos up. All right. And they see what they can do with Lagos and Sadler.
And Grayson Saxon having some words with the referee. No yellow card yet, so maybe just a warning. $18:39 left in regulation. The throw in by Rogers eventually finds Walker. Denham Springs ball on the throw in.
Oh, yeah, that's a foul.
Good hustle. Less than 19 minutes to play. The Crusaders have already defeated Live Oak, Lafayette, and H.L. Bourgeois in these playoffs by a combined score of 13-0. They lead Denham Springs 3-0 with 18 minutes left on the clock in this second half from Pan American Stadium.
Okay, Denham Springs is putting a new guy in. We haven't seen number 1.
Ashton Gotro.
Okay.
For the Yellow Jackets, pulling out every last stop.
He looks a little young.
A couple of subs being made here. Brother Martin leading 3-0. Goals by Hudson Camarada, Everin Walker, and Wyatt Hutchins.
Okay. Sub had a good first touch.
Remember, Denham Springs won the first meeting between these two 1-0 back in January. Brother Martin barely earned the right to make this a home game as the 2 seed. Denham Springs the 3 seed.
And that matters.
Having to make the trip. Definitely a factor as this ball is intercepted and finds Nathan Wellman up the field. But a foul. Charles Fruge pushing the issue for Denham Springs.
All right, Jesuit just countered 4-2.
Can hear the sighs of relief from Bank Street over here.
Yes, indeed.
Jesuit leads 4-2. What a move by Howard to get free of the defender. Gets in the cross and
Got
a score. What a play by Anthony Howard to get in the cross, and the goal is scored by Orlin Rodriguez, and the Yellow Jackets not going away just yet.
Okay. I guess you could say game on. It's a 2-goal lead.
And they're going crazy in the stands to the left of me. What a cross by Howard. And the finish for Rodriguez.
Rodriguez really was in the right place at the right time and took care of business. And now let's see what they can do.
Credit. Got to give a lot of credit to Anthony Howard. Brother Martin's been stifling him a little bit, but he has not let up with his effort. And he got a nice cross off there.
He's a handful.
2 goals for Howard in the game last week. He has an assist here as the Yellow Jackets are not done just yet.
Yellow Jackets are playing 3 in the back, really spread apart.
So Denham Springs can score again. That would really make things interesting.
Yeah, Brother Martin does that again. It's interesting.
Yellow Jackets on the board thanks to Orlin Rodriguez. A lot of time left. 15 minutes, 25 seconds. Remember that penalty kick as well.
Yes.
What a save by Owen Turner for Brother Martin on the shot by the Jackets.
If the score stays the way it is, to me, that was the play of the game. But Brother Martin's not finished yet.
No.
And this is where they're deadly.
That was Sabio taking the PK for Denham Springs. A 3-1 Crusaders lead. Less than 15 minutes left in regulation. Rossi
Good ball.
gets off the free kick. Got a couple crimson jerseys down there, but it's saved by Jacob. And that was the first goal allowed by Brother Martin in this postseason.
That's saying a lot.
Still outscoring their opponents 16-1. And now the Jackets with an opportunity. Here comes Jordan Moore. Now on the sideline, trying to get off the cross. They do, but it's intercepted by Brother Martin.
Yeah, Brother Martin back in position.
Yellow Jackets fans trying to will their team still very into the game as Wellman gets the takeaway.
14 minutes is not a lot of time.
It is not. Brother Martin finally gives up a goal in these playoffs. Throw-in coming up for the Crusaders.
It must be the Vuvuzelas.
It must be. Keeping them engaged. Denham Springs showing some fight, not going away. Their coach, remember, was booked as well.
Yes.
A yellow card for Coach LeBlanc after a spirited conversation with the referee.
He is a good coach.
Sean LeBlanc in his second season leading Denham Springs, 15 years of experience beforehand at Brother Martin and St. Charles. Throw-in finds Wellman, who gets a head on it. Field goal is no good. To the right of the post there. Goal kick coming up for Denham Springs.
We still got a second overtime. Ben Franklin girls and Turling still 1-1.
Less than 13 minutes, 30 seconds left in regulation here from Pan American Stadium, where Brother Martin leads 3-1 in this Division I boys semifinal game. And a throw-in coming up for the Yellow Jackets.
Okay, let's see how many people Denham Springs push up.
Crusaders led 3-0. Denham Springs finally gets an answer from Rodriguez, and now they look to get even closer. Ball has been in the air for at least 6 touches consecutively. Crusaders trying to clear. Denham Springs looking to create an opportunity. Nice job to win the ball there by Nasambini. And Rogers finally comes away with it for the Crusaders.
It just felt like it was going to be a mistake that led to a Denham Springs goal. Wow, what hustle.
Did not get rewarded for it, however. Throw-in coming up for Brother Martin. That was really good hustle by Jordan Moore to try to keep that play alive.
Denham Springs still pushing with 3, but they're making Thomas do a lot of running on defense.
Last check, Jesuit led 4-2 against Baton Rouge. After the Blue Jays led 3-0. Baton Rouge threatening, but if these results hold, it will be Brother Martin and Jesuit in the state championship next Saturday afternoon. Here's Wellman waiting.
Great discipline.
Baited the defender as well as he could, and Lane Sadler just used up a lot of energy to not touch that ball.
Very, very good soccer.
Rogers heads it for Brother Martin, but it's Denham Springs with possession here. Up ahead, down the sideline to Nasambini.
This is where that first goal came from.
Michael Nasambini with a cross. Almost found its target in Savio. Lagos trying to catch up to it on the far side. Hector Lagos.
Denham Springs would have had a great shot there, but their right wing was too far central.
Bellinger gets it back. Trying to get it towards Howard. Fighting against 2 crimson jerseys.
Here's a chance.
Denham Springs still with an opportunity. It's Moore. Jordan Moore gets off the cross in the area. Almost a shot, almost 2 opportunities, and now another shot is wide left. An opportunity for Charles Fruge, who pulled it back, let it rip, but could not get it to the back of the net.
Tell you what, there's some serious soccer being played right there.
This is fun to watch.
Jesuit up 5-2.
Getting another look at that one. Good cross. And then after a couple of ricochets, a decent opportunity. It was not an easy shot, but it had a chance. Wide left. 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in regulation.
Now, this is when you start just playing long balls. There's 10 minutes left, okay? Just defend and clear.
Here comes another throw-in for the Yellow Jackets. Trying to make things interesting. Howard against 3 Crimson jerseys. Can't put it on the pitch. And now Denham Springs trying to win it back.
Yeah, all Brother Martin has to do, is just do that, okay?
A throw-in coming up for the Crusaders.
That was just one little blink by Brother Martin, but it just shows you at the semifinal level, you can't let anybody have 1 second to breathe.
Could be the difference between winning and losing and end your season. As Wellman
That's what you're supposed to do. Good
clears
job.
for the Crusaders. Into the stands it goes. We remind you one more time that tonight's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Oshner Andrews Sports Medicine Institute. Don't let a sports injury keep you sidelined. Our team offers health care for athletes with same-day appointments available near you. Visit oshner.org/sportsmed to learn more. Here's a shot on goal and a score for Denham Springs. It is Michael Nasambini who just gets off the shot and scores. Turner dives to the right direction, but he can't get to it. And just like that, Denham Springs is back in the match.
He took advantage of his open shot and buried it. I mean, that was not a team goal. That was a ball in his face, and he turned and shot it.
Michael Nasambini, from about 15 yards out, gets it to go. And what a comeback bid for the Yellow Jackets. After Brother Martin led 3-0, it is 3-2 here at Pan American Stadium.
8 minutes plus stoppage time.
Wow. And they are going crazy on the Denham Springs side of the stands.
That's why, really, when 10 minutes left to go, you don't let that ball bounce around in the middle of the field. Just clear it.
I got to give these Yellow Jacket fans credit. They've been engaged, and I think they've affected this game.
Yep. Let's go back to that PK.
Saved by Owen Turner off the foot of Eliel Savio. If that didn't happen, we'd have a tie game right now.
Right.
And we might have one anyway.
Yeah, I said 85%, not 100%.
That fifth goal, just like the third goal.
I mean, Brother Martin had not been scored on, and now they've gotten 2 against him in 1 half.
Wow. So Brother Martin, like you said, had not given up a single goal all postseason. Denham Springs was fledgling a little bit, but now the Yellow Jackets have all the momentum in the world.
Brother Martin just needs to dig down deep and get their composure. They have the lead. Just do that.
Here's a long touch up the field. Trying to get it to Wyatt Hutchins. Hutchins is tackled. No foul called. It's Wellman with a nice move. And the cross trying to get it to Walker, but it's deflected, much to the delight of the Denham Springs fans.
How is that not a foul?
He got tackled. Here's Rogers. Down the sideline for Brother Martin. Gets by one. Couldn't get past the second defender. Nasambini, who just scored, made the defensive play. And now Howard, trying to break away with possession. A foul is called. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Brother Martin's kind of losing a little bit of their poise.
Possession for Denham Springs. Boo-boo sailors are blowing. Fans jumping up and down. The Yellow Jackets looking to make the comeback of the year. Jordan Moore with a nice move to get free of Walker. Now a cross is over the goal. Goal kick coming up for the Crusaders.
Really, Denham Springs, I don't know why they didn't start doing this, at the beginning of the second half, why they kept playing long balls. Their success now is coming from short passes to the wing. And they've been deadly.
Wow. So the Yellow Jackets, thanks to goals by Nasambini and Rodriguez, right back in this game. Brother Martin was up 3-0 with less than 25 minutes left in regulation here in the second half. Yellow Jackets trying to shock the world.
The referee's dealing with, there's some distractions here, and the fact that Brother Martin didn't have any ball throwers, and so the ball got wound up in the crowd.
Wow.
You really should have somebody's kids like catching the balls and putting them right back into play. All right, that's a good decision.
5:30 left in regulation. Brother Martin trying to hang on and go to their first state title game in 24 years.
Man, I feel old.
Here come the Yellow Jackets. Howard has it. Howard with the cross. And the goal!
Oh, my!
Grant Ballinger on the cross from Howard. And Denham Springs has erased a 3-0 deficit. They have rallied to tie this game on the goal from Grant Ballinger. Oh, my goodness.
From the assist from Thomas.
Wow. What a cross. What a shot. 3-3.
That's in a 12-minute span.
Anthony Howard got that ball through. Grant Ballinger put it in the back of the net for Denham Springs. What a comeback. And what a game.
I do not understand what the referee is doing right now, but he is chastising the back line of Denham Springs.
Telling the goalie to get back. Yeah. Zachary Jacob. Wow. 3 goals in about a 20-minute span for the Yellow Jackets.
Let's see if they just kick it out of bounds. That's what they do.
Listen to this crowd.
Got flag bearers and everything.
Wow.
State semifinals, kids.
Jesuit leads 5-2. Winner of that game will get the winner of this game in the state title.
You don't think momentum's important?
That 5th goal, just like the 3rd goal, statistics support it. Now the Crusaders trying to make something happen. 3:40 left. And Zachary Jacob has it for Denham Springs.
Okay, look, 3 minutes left. It's a tie game. Nobody's winning. So both teams have to settle down.
The Rummel Raiders have equalized. Rummel won and Prairieville won. With 4 minutes left in that one. We've had some great matchups throughout the state. Jesuit had the big lead, almost got erased. Rummel looked like they were in trouble. Now they've rallied to tie the game.
Semifinals are a lot more fun than the finals sometimes.
My goodness. Out of bounds to the Crusaders. Mario Jerez alongside Alan DeRitter. Lenny Van Gilder, our director. Great match here tonight.
Jealous Alan DeRitter. I'd love to be on the field right now.
Yellow Jackets, 3 goals to tie this game.
Because they stopped playing long ball.
Grant Ballinger scoring the most recent one.
Here's an opportunity for the Crusaders.
Up
Big
ahead.
offering.
Here's a shot and a goal! Nathan Wellman puts it in the back of the net for Brother Martin to perhaps send the Crusaders to the state championship. What a pass. What a finish.
And what a bad play by their goalie, too. You know?
Got through.
Oh, my.
Wellman got it past the last line of defense, Nassambini, and got it past Jacob as the Crusaders take the lead right back. Oh, my goodness.
Hesitation kills. Okay, that one half a second where the goalie didn't decide to come out, that's what fielded the difference, and now Brother Martin is hopefully not slowing down the clock.
Nathan Wellman puts it in the back of the net. The Crusaders led 3-0. They saw that lead get erased. Denham Springs makes an epic rally, but then Nathan Wellman gets behind the defense, puts it in the back of the net, and the Crusaders moments away from Hammond.
I'll tell you what, the 3rd goal statistic, I'm telling you right now Denham Springs has got the wind taken out of their sails. Now, will they stay short or will they start playing long again?
Nassambini towards the area. Got past a couple of defenders. This could still be trouble. It's Lugos. And now the shots. Well over the goal. Charles Fruge let it fly, and it's a goal kick for the Crusaders. Woo.
Wow.
What a match.
Yes, indeed. Josh Kuje, thanks for those updates. In Prairieville, it looks like Brummels will be going to overtime.
Great games throughout the state. Denham Springs fans have showed out all night. They deserve a lot of credit. They're trying to will their team to one last miracle goal.
Now, Brother Martin needs to get this ball away from them by clearing it. Just clear it.
Wellman trying to win it back.
There you go.
Foul called. Possession for the Yellow Jackets. And only a few opportunities left for Denham Springs at this point.
Woo, man.
Nathan Wellman with the go-ahead goal. Crusaders looking to hang on and go to the state championship. Here's the free kick towards Howard. Could not get ahead on it. Goal kick for Brother Martin.
And Brother Martin can just take their time and take a minute off the clock.
Wow. Denham Springs had all the momentum. Brother Martin appeared to be fledgling a little bit. But Nathan Wellman gets behind the defense and scores the biggest goal of the season for this Crusader squad.
Yeah. With poise and discipline.
And he scored a lot of big ones.
He just did not panic and choke.
Credit the Yellow Jackets as well. What a comeback bid. The throw in. And foul
What?
called. Possession for the Crusaders.
No, he said an illegal throw.
That was the signal, I believe, over his head. So, yes,
Yep.
an illegal throw in.
Yeah, you can't twist your arms around your head, and that gives you a lot more distance.
2 minutes on the clock. Stoppage time intact here at Pan American Stadium. Brother Martin leads 4-3. After they led 3-0, Denham Springs came back to tie it. And then Nathan Wellman scores with 2 minutes left. And that could be the game winner.
So 85% of the time, the team that scores a third goal wins, and this is going to back that up again.
Yes.
Because it's just hard to keep up that kind of pace.
Numbers don't lie. Here's Nassambini. Has it taken away by Rodgers, but a handball. Handball is called. And Denham Springs absolutely needed that. And a yellow card as well. I guess he said he intentionally batted the ball.
Yes, he did. And okay, look at the right wing. Look at your bottom of your screen, everybody. That's where Denham Springs needs to attack.
Free kick coming up.
Brother Martin countered, and now that opportunity's gone.
There's the signal. The free kick for Moore towards the area. They get a head on it. They almost get a foot on it. And now it's kicked high into the air by the Brother Martin defense. Howard trying to get it back on the pitch. Now the Jackets with another opportunity. Anthony Paz trying to get off the cross, and he can't. Taken away nicely by Wyatt Hutchins.
That's what the Satyrs need to do. Just clear it.
What a play by Hutchins, who scored the first goal of this match. The Jackets with an opportunity, however. Down the sideline. Now the cross towards the middle. Nassambini gets a foot on it, but it's saved. It's saved, and they're begging for a handball. They're begging for a handball near the near post. It does not look like they're going to get it. I believe the call is a corner kick for Denham Springs, as Michael Nassambini almost got another equalizer.
I am not sure what's going on here. What they called.
They're still talking things out. They're lining up like it's a corner kick. They were pleading for a handball.
And he's going to talk to his linesman.
In real time, I thought it was off the hands of the goalkeeper.
This might be a PK.
Oh, my goodness. Call of the game coming up right here. They tell both teams to back away while they discuss this. Michael Nassambini got a foot on it, and the call is a corner kick.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. They're on their feet here at Pan American Stadium. Corner kick, perhaps.
Look at their arms around Thomas.
Perhaps the last gasp for the Denham Springs Yellow Jackets in this soccer season. Corner kick coming up. Stoppage time intact.
Whole season on the line.
Here we go.
A lot of contact in that 6.
The signal. The kick, not going to get there.
Didn't even get it on the field.
Interesting strategy there. Goal kick for the Crusaders.
Okay, the North Shore game is at 0-0 at halftime.
Looks like Jesuit will be victorious in their game against Baton Rouge. 5-2 last check.
It's a ridiculous amount of stoppage time and stoppage during the stoppage time.
Yes. Crusader fans pointing at their wrists where a watch would be.
Here comes more.
And there's another yellow card. A booking for a Brother Martin player.
Yeah.
Away from the ball, it was Charles Sotomayor having some words with the referee, and he heads to the bench. And Matt Millette having some words with the referee from very far away.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened there. This has been a very emotional game.
Yeah, like I said, there's too many things going on in the stoppage time.
We've
He's
had-
pointing to his watch, but the stoppage time has been stopped at least 5 times.
So we've had a Denham Springs player booked. We've had a Brother Martin player booked now. And the Denham Springs head coach as well, Sean LeBlanc, earning a yellow card.
He can't talk anymore, that's for sure.
Very long stoppage time. You
They're
Jackets
onside.
might get another opportunity. Trying to get it up ahead to Anthony Howard. Howard with a nice move. Howard with the header over the goal. Just over the crossbar. Great piece of dribbling by Anthony Howard, who got 2 touches on the ball, then got a head on it.
That was his chance. That was his chance. I think that's ball game, everybody.
Inches away from an epic equalizer. Oh, my goodness.
My. That's what they needed.
Man, and 17 show heart. I'm telling you, Anthony Howard has fought. He's almost gotten some opportunities, but the Brother Martin defense, as it stands, just a little too strong. Free kick.
That's what you got to do.
Still no final whistle.
That's what you got to do.
Kicking it into the air at the discretion of Matt Millette. Crusaders led 3-0. Denham Springs rallied to tie it. Saders took the lead back. This can't be onside.
No.
Offside is called, somewhat delayed, but Hector Lagos was breaking away for the Yellow Jackets.
They called a foul over here in the back.
This game is dragging on. Here late. Anthony Paz. Trying to get it to Howard. A little bit too much mustard on the pass.
This reminds me in 90, I can't remember what 90 it was, when Jesuit lost to Mandeville 1-0 after 7 minutes of stoppage time was awarded.
Wow.
And Mandeville wound up pulling a 1-0 win.
2 minutes on the clock. It's been that way for a while.
It's been that way for 10.
Brother Martin with the goal from Nathan Wellman to perhaps send into the state championship. What a game. What an effort by both teams. There's the goal kick near the middle of the field. Here come the Jackets again. And now Brother Martin on the counter, and they'll try to put this in the corner and kill some time. It's Wellman getting away from a couple of Yellow Jacket defenders and dribbling it up the sideline. Now doing a nice job of boxing out against the defender Grayson Saxon.
That's
and it's
wise.
finally out of bounds. Played beautifully by the Satyrs.
Tell you what, the referee, the linesman called for a goal kick.
They're still talking it over.
Yeah, referee is overruling it. He saw what you saw. I saw a goal kick.
It will be a corner for the Crusaders.
How can it be a corner? It
And
can't be.
now they say throw in.
Right.
They gave a signal for a corner kick initially, and now a throw in.
Yeah, that's no way that's a corner.
Wellman trying to put it on the pitch, and he can't. Taken away. Crusaders trying to keep it on this side.
How is this game still going on?
I had to say, I kind of agree. I mean, it's been a good 20 minutes, real time.
I mean, it's been fun. We're enjoying it.
Yes. They don't look to
I'm
be.
sure Millette's not.
Yeah, they don't look to be enjoying it very much on the Brother Martin sideline.
Yeah.
And Denham Springs fans are doing their best to stay engaged. This game's somehow still going on. And the Jackets, maybe with another opportunity.
Oh, what do they
Here's
got
Paz. Middle of the field. Nice dribbling. Almost got off a shot, but it's deflected. Nice effort by Anthony Paz, but better defense by the Crusaders. And now Wellman has a man wide open across the field. Instead, he'll hold and try to kill some time. A lot of contact and somehow no foul.
How?
Somehow no foul. Lane Sadler trying to catch up to it for Denham Springs.
That's got to be game.
Oh, my. Goal kick for the Crusaders.
What is going on?
4-3 lead for Brother Martin here late. Goals by Hutchins and Walker and Camerata. And the most important one, Nathan Wellman, with the clock showing 2 minutes here in the second half.
Don't forget that PK.
And what a save by Owen Turner on the potential penalty kick goal for Eliel Sabio. That could be called the game winner just as much as Wellman's goal.
I think so. Just imagine if they would have made it. This, with the kind of run that Denham Springs has had, you know, the minimum would have shifted. That was a big play.
It was. My goodness.
There you go.
High in the air. Good effort by Zachary Jacob, the Denham Springs goalkeeper tonight, who sends it back into the air.
As much as, you know, Owens made the play of the night, I think this guy, Jacobs, in the goal for Denham Springs, made the biggest mistake in the night by hesitating on that fourth goal.
And there it is. And the men who never say die live up to their fight song here tonight. They defeat Denham Springs 4-3 in this Division I boys semifinal. And for the first time since 2002, Brother Martin Soccer will play for a state championship. What a match. What an effort. What a moment for the Crusaders here at Pan American Stadium.
Congratulations, Brother Martin, Coach Millett, and the entire Crusader family. Well done.
Wow.
But hey, hats off to Denham Springs for just a tremendous second half. Imagine if they'd have played two.
Well said. Excellent fight shown by the Yellow Jackets, who lose in the state semis for the second straight year. Denham Springs finishes their season 23-1. Meanwhile, Brother Martin improves to 22-3-1. And if these results hold, it will be a rematch between Brother Martin and Jesuit, this time with the state championship on the line.
It's done. Jesuit won 5-2.
It's official. The Crusaders and the Blue Jays for a state championship next week inside of Strawberry Stadium in Hammond, Louisiana.
2000, Brother Martin won 3-0 against Jesuit. 2002, Jesuit won 3-0 against Brother Martin. Now we have the rubber match.
That's right. And you can catch it all here on Crescent City Sports starting on Wednesday, or a lot of it, I should say. Wednesday, February 26th, the Division IV girls will kick things off at 5 p.m., followed by the boys at 7:30. This Thursday, it'll be the Division III girls kicking things off at 5 p.m., followed by the boys at 7:30 in the evening. This Friday, February 27th, Division II action for the state title. The girls will kick things off at 5 p.m., while the boys will kick off at 7:30. And on Saturday, February 28th, the action will be capped off in the D1 Championship, Mount Carmel and Dominican for the Division I girls title, and Brother Martin and Jesuit for the Division I boys championship. Coming up, catch a lot of that on CrescentCitySports.com. Yellow Jackets getting a nice applause from their crowd. Brother Martin, elated to go to the state championship. Your final thoughts before we sign off here, Coach?
Too many thoughts. I just felt like that stoppage time was just crazy. And it's going to be exciting to see a Brother Martin Jesuit final. Again, I thought Denham Springs showed a lot of fight. I think if Denham Springs really would have kept with the short passes, this game could have been different, but you can't have the game back, you know? And so it was really good full game by Brother Martin to take that 3-goal lead. It's just hard. It's hard to stay focused when you're 18 years old.
That's right. High stakes. Got to keep your composure. Both teams did that at points tonight, but Brother Martin just a little too strong. They are going to the state championship to face the Jesuit Blue Jays. And that will do it for us here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Remember, Crescent City Sports will have more streaming coverage for you this winter. Visit CrescentCitySports.com and our social media channels for the latest information. For Coach Alan DeRitter, our Crescent City Sports production team, our wonderful director Lenny Van Gilder, I'm Mario Jerez saying good night from Pan American Stadium. Once again, your final score, Brother Martin 4 and Denham Springs 3. Thank you for watching this high school soccer matchup in Division I boys soccer semifinal on Crescent City Sports.